What's up, you guys? It's Rap Instinct here, rapper, songwriter, and music producer. Today, I want to take you through a day in my life as a post production sound editing intern. Come check me out. All right, you guys. So, to adhere to the post house's policy about not recording on the premises, I'm just going to screen record my current assignment from my home studio to share with you guys what I do work on as an intern at that post house. So, first and foremost, how the specific post house that I'm at runs the internship program is nothing that interns work on gets aired, obviously, because the stakes are too high and they're not going to trust the final product of a current assignment that's being paid for by a client to be worked on by people who are inexperienced. So they give us old works that they were tasked with doing, old TV shows and or old movies, so we can learn how to cut dialogue, do sound effects, and things of that nature. So I ended up getting a copy of The Last Ship, season 3, episode 13. My assignment in this particular case right here pulled up was to create sound effects and backgrounds from a blank canvas pretty much. So everything was predicated on properly formatting things. We have two junk tracks to take the raw sound effects from our sound libraries. I was given 3.2 terabytes worth of sound effects from the post house so I could complete my assignment. And what I would do is drag them in from a sound library. In my specific case, I use Soundly, and there has a button there that you could use to trigger to send the sound effect to Pro Tools, or you can just drag it in. Either one works, and then from there you would just take something on the junk track, chop it down, and then place it accordingly with what you want to get synced up with on screen. So in my case, I have, see here, 17 effects tracks so far. And these effects tracks are just for hard effects, i.e., things that have to be in sync with what's on screen. For example, if you have someone getting shot, then you need to put a gunshot and a body fall there to match what's on screen. So let's say, for example, right here, it's a very big file, guys. Um, So if you look right here, this is just more like an asset wallet for me, so I can find where things are to copy and paste effects to make things consistent. If I need to like use the same gunshot sound effect because that specific gun is going to be used multiple times throughout the episode, I'm just doing this for my own personal organization, and then I'm going to further consolidate and make the effects not butt up against each other, so it's easier for the mixers to find. So back to hard effects, I have to place them right here so it's in sync with the people on screen and what's happening in the episode. So, for example, this guy's gonna get shot. I have gunshots right here, a surprise gunshot right here, and the bullet impact of the body here. Kind of like that. So that's essentially what effects are, and I have to do that for anything that's pretty much visible on screen, and even in some cases things that are off screen as well. So I pretty much just ended up cutting multiple different effects. If you can look through here, we have layers of gunshots, we have shell casings. We have debris, bullets hitting the walls, other movements of people on screen, or if we have, let's say, for example, a door knock, or in this case, the door getting kicked in, I layered it so it could be, for example, the door getting kicked in and then the door slamming against the wall when it's hitting upon impact. So if we look here, so layer one, and then layer two by itself, and then if we do it together, see, something like that. And that's it. That's pretty much all I'm going to show you guys as far as effects. If we go down to backgrounds, which are actually very, very vital. I actually got this proofreaded by my supervisor yesterday, and one of the things that he emphasized was you need to really, 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 really layer your backgrounds to make them more lively, more immersive, because you have to think, oftentimes mixers are mixing in 5.1, or in systems where they're gonna be able to pan things around and create like a more immersive experience for the viewer and or the client for that matter. So it's not enough to just have one or two layers of air. They need to be distinct. They need to be able to match what's on screen. They need to be turned up or turned down depending on how you want to present the audio to the mixer, so they have a picture of what you're creating palette wise. And yeah, it's pretty much the meat and potatoes of backgrounds. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with it, but definitely with the details. But definitely something that's been emphasized is that it has to be really, really layered. Like a lot of people have, let's say for example, 3 stereo layers and 2 mono layers of wind. So you're like really, really thrust in there as a viewer that this is happening, or this is what's happening in the scene. Just things of that nature. So I definitely have a lot of work to do on this. To be fair to me, I am new to cutting effects. I mean, I know how to work DAWs, but as far as like working in film and TV and layering effects for an accompanying visual, I'm a little bit new to that. But I'm willing to get better. So take all the advice that I'm given and apply it to the best of my ability. All right, and that's pretty much what a session looks like. Um, as far as editing sound effects and backgrounds together. And yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on this, guys. And that's what a typical internship day looks like for me. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.